Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my 2016 favorites for you. I can't believe 2017 is literally tomorrow and this video is going to be going up on Monday if everything works out. And I'm so excited for this video to go up. I love sharing my favorites for 2016 and I'm just so excited to film this video for you. And I just love favorites. I know this is going to be a long video, so you might want to go get a snack and everything because it's going to be a long video. I'm going to be sharing beauty, skincare, I'll do TV because you know I'm TV addicted, some music, and maybe movies and books, just beauty, skincare, and all random things. So if you want to see that, just keep on watching. This video is going to get long, so I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to start with skincare since I have the fewest items in that category. So the first thing I love is for taking off my makeup, and this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This is an all-in-one, removes makeup, even waterproof mascara. I have the blue one, which is the waterproof one, and I really like this. I think it's amazing. I mentioned in one of my favorites videos this year. I'm going to link all my favorites videos, my whole playlist down below. You can see every single favorites video I've ever filmed, which, you know, that's pretty much going from like early Katie YouTube to current Katie YouTube, which is amazing. But anyways, I really like this because it really cleanses your makeup and gets it all off your skin. And I actually love using this after a product I'm going to show you next. I have been using this like as taking off my makeup. I think it's great for taking off your mascara, your face makeup, just like everything. I really love this, and even days when I don't wear makeup, I just take a tiny bit of this and just apply it all over my face. And it cleanses my face and just makes it feel very refreshed, especially like throughout the day when you're not wearing makeup and you washed your face, you put on moisturizer, but you still feel weird. You can always just like refresh yourself with this, and it feels so good and I love it. And I just love the formula of this. I love this. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't do anything to my skin that I don't want it to, and it's just amazing. And I love this for cleansing my makeup. I've repurchased so many of these. I love it. It's amazing. It's honestly the best thing ever. So next thing is what I was talking about, what I use with my micellar water. This is the Clinique Take Off the Day Balm. So this is essentially a balm to take off your makeup with. You just stick your fingers in, you get a little bit, and then you cleanse it all over your face. I have been using this for a couple months and I've used a ton of this up, and I really like this. It really takes off all your makeup. It really breaks it down. It's really easy to use and I just love using it. I love the feeling of it. I love just like how it works. I love everything about it. It's amazing. I love it, and I just love how good it breaks down my skin. I'll even use micellar water over this, and on my face it literally takes nothing off. I might get a little bit of mascara off with that, my micellar water, but like after using this, it literally breaks down everything. It's amazing. If you haven't tried this, go try it. I know I was hesitant to try it because I was like, does it actually work? But it works beautifully, and you know, you just gotta go try it. So definitely go try it. It's amazing. So next thing is a moisturizer. This is Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. This has salicylic acid and acne medication in it. It's oil free and it's supposed to moisturize your skin and prevent pimples, and I really like this. I actually have been using this for a while now. I don't really have a favorite moisturizer like where I stick with a moisturizer. I like a bunch of different ones, and it's one of the things I do like trying out, and I really like this one. I always come back to it, and I know it's weird. You don't have my moisturizer favorite, but you really like this one. I like this one a lot. It's honestly the one I've used the most this year, so I thought I mentioned this one, and I really like it because it's very light and stuff, so I use it in the mornings and in the night sometimes. So like I'll use it in the morning before I do my makeup, and this honestly dries so fast, so it's definitely worth it. You can do 2 pumps of this, it'll dry within 5 minutes, and you can definitely do your makeup. It's all soaked in, you don't have to worry about anything. And then also at night you can do more, like you can do 4 pumps of this and you feel very moisturized. It still moisturizes your skin and it doesn't like clog pores, which I really like. It's amazing, and I just really like this because it's light, but also it can moisturize your skin very well, which is great. Okay, so next thing I have been loving this year is the Ultra Repair Lip Therapy Repair Dry Lips. This is petroleum free, and I really like this. This is my favorite lip balm. I've tried a bunch of drugstore versions, but this is my favorite lip balm. Basically, you just squeeze a little bit of product out and it comes up, and then you put it on your lips and it moisturizes them so well. You can use it. What I love is you can just squeeze it it out and use on a lip balm. You don't have to stick your fingers in. It's amazing. It's honestly my favorite. It really does repair dry lips. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about makeup brushes because I have a few favorites. So these are a bunch of brushes. 3 of them are from the brand BH Cosmetics, which you know, if you've heard of the XO palette, that's by BH Cosmetics. And if you've heard of Carly Bible's palette, those are all made by BH Cosmetics. Same brand and everything. I actually found these at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So definitely check there because they have a lot of like BH Cosmetics stuff there sometimes. So you might be able to score something special. I got these brushes from there. So this is the more contour brush. This is the 114. I really like this for getting into your cheeks and I think it's really nice. Just a typical contour brush. Then there's this flatter top brush and I like using this for foundations. I loved using this with my Cosmetics CC cream because this is the one brush that would work with it well. And this is the BH Cosmetics 114. It's more of a flatter top brush. And then this one is more of a fluffier brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 113 brush. It is a foundation brush, but you can blend easier with it, which I really like because it does blend very well. And I love just like how it blends, and you can stipple or blend, which is good because sometimes I like to stipple, but sometimes I like to go in circular motions to blend. So this is great for that. And I just think it applies foundation so seamlessly. It covers everything, which is great. Then I've also been loving a brush from e.l.f. Do not judge e.l.f. Some of their brushes are amazing. I love the stipple brush. I intentionally got this to use with green blush, but it didn't end up working out because the brush was so big and I would just shed everywhere. But with powders, it blends blush seamlessly. I use this pretty much every day to apply my blush because it can just really blend and really diffuse it all over my face, which I really like how it makes my blush look. Like my blush looks more diffused. I really like how it looks. And then for eye brushes, I have a couple that I really like, and they are BH Cosmetics. So I really like this brush. This is the BH Cosmetics. The numbering is actually off of it, but I believe this is the 101 or 102 brush. And then I also really like this. This is great for like gold shimmery colors. You want to get in inner corners and just get on your like sometimes like certain brushes don't apply certain colors. This is the BH Cosmetics 118. I love this blending brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 101. And this is great for the inner corner highlight, or if you want to apply another color over the lid. This is the 103. And then I also have been obsessed with my beauty blender. I finally tried the real beauty blender this year and I'm obsessed. I just ordered another beauty blender. It's like the light pink limited edition one. I had to get it and I really like this. I love how it applies foundation, concealer. I love how you can set and bake your face with it. I just think the beauty blender is a great tool. And I really love just the feeling of it just bouncing on my face. It's like the best thing ever. I still want to try the Real Techniques one because I've heard good things about it, but this is amazing and I love the beauty blender. Definitely worth $20 because you can use this for a year and a half. You want you to repurchase them every 3 months, but yeah, no. Okay, so now I'm going to mention my favorite setting powder. This is honestly my favorite. I think this is my second or third of this. This is a Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio Setting Perfecting Loose Powder. This is amazing. I love it, but I really like this. It's amazing loose powder. So, and then you have your loose powder in here. I don't think you can see it, but I love this loose powder. It's amazing. I love how it comes in this packaging because some powders come in weird packaging and I don't know why, but I really like this. I love just applying this under my eyes, and if I don't feel like I need much coverage on my face, I will use this over my face, and this keeps my face super matte. So I think this is great for the summertime when I need that matteness all over my face. So this keeps my face matte more than any powder I've ever used my whole like makeup time using makeup, and it's amazing. I love it so much. It's honestly so worth it. It's only $10, so go pick it up at the drugstore. It's amazing. Okay, so I have a favorite blush and bronzer. So the favorite blush of mine is the Tarte Blush and Flush. This is a 12-hour Amazonian clay blush, and I really like this. This is the most used blush. I brought this with me on my Ocean City trip over the summer, and I honestly use this blush constantly over a few months. This is like only blush I would use. I really like the pinkness of this. It's a nice pretty pink. That's what it looks like. It's honestly so pretty and I really like the looks of it. It's like such a pretty pink color. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and it just gives you that nice pink flush that you love. And I love these blushes. They're super creamy for like being a powder, and this is just amazing. I love the color payoff and just love the formula and everything about it. It's amazing. And then I have also been loving like the Hula bronzer. I don't really contour that much. I'm not actually wearing bronzer today, but I do like to apply bronzer to my face every once in a while, and I love this. This is again another one of those creamy bronzers that I love, and it just is a nice cool toned bronzer, which I really like. I love how it looks, and it looks so good when you blend it out, and just a great bronzer. It's a great just like product overall, and it's amazing, and I just love this. So now I'm gonna go on to palettes. So first I'm gonna talk about a highlighter palette that I love. This is the one that Kathleen Lights created with Makeup Geek. This is the Makeup Geek by Kathleen Lights highlighter palette. This is limited edition, so if it is still available, I will link it down below. Definitely grab it because it's gonna be gone. It's probably soon. I believe when it sells out, it's sold out. So the colors in this are Sunlight, Starlight, and Nightlight, and they're gorgeous colors. I really like them. So on this end, this is Sunlight. It's that nice pretty gold color, which I really love. I actually mixed Sunlight and Starlight today, and the one next to it is Starlight, so I mixed those two together today and put them on my face, which I tend on doing. I either mixed two of them or I mixed them all together, and it's super pretty. And then this is Nightlight, and that is Nightlight. I don't know if you can see that. It's a weird angle, but I really like these. I think they're gorgeous. They apply in the skin so well. They're not like too glowy, but you get the perfect amount of glow with them. Look at that glow. Yes. I really love these. I love how buttery they are, but I also love just how like they apply in the skin. And I just use like my Real Techniques setting brush to apply on my cheekbones, my nose, a little bit of my forehead, my cupid's bow and chin. And I really like these. All these colors are gorgeous. They are beautiful, and I really love them. So next thing is an eyeshadow palette, and I love the highlighters in this, but I also love the shadows in it. As you can tell, I really like this palette. This is the Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette, like I mentioned earlier, and I used the first highlight up within like 6 months. I really liked it, and I also really like this highlight. I love the first two highlights. Like, I'll try to swatch. A little bit of that came out, but I pretty much used that on up. And this one is a more champagne highlight, which I love. And I love, honestly, the setting color, which is this. It's just a nice milky color, and I just love all these colors. I love how the purples and browns and coppers, and I love dark colors. And I love the golden shades and the champagne shades. This is an amazing palette, but I mostly love it for the highlighters, but I love it for everything. It's an amazing palette, and I love it. I think you can actually purchase this one at Ulta, so definitely go pick that up. I'm not sure if it's for sale anymore, but I will try to find it. If I can find it, I will link it down below. It's my favorite. Okay, then my all-time favorite palette for this year. This is honestly the palette I gravitated towards most this year. This is the Tarte Left palette, and some people have mixed opinions about it. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's just definitely cool. Everybody has their different makeup tastes, but I honestly am obsessed with this palette. I love it so much. It's honestly the most beautiful palette in my opinion. Like, I really love this. The all matte palette, which I love. I love how it has so many purple tones and everything. The colors I like using are Free Spirit, Supermom, I love Forced Nature, and Wonder. I love Natural Beauty, Best Friend, and Dreamer. I love this palette all in all. It's just amazing palette. It's a nice matte palette. It's amazing. I love it. I love how compact it is, and I use this palette as well when I traveled. I brought this with me. I just love matte. I love matte shadows because it's just, they're easy to work with. Honestly, like the best thing ever. I love the packaging. I love how the purple almost looks like an ombre kind of thing, and I just love it so much. So I have picked out two primers that I feel like were my definition of favorite primers for 2016. So the first one is the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Primer Base. Is the Blur and Smooth one. I'm actually out of this, so it's kind of sad, but I'm gonna go pick another one up. It's from the drugstore, so it's pretty cheap. I think these are like maybe like $6 to $8. They're amazing. I really like this. It's an amazing primer. It kind of just smooths out and blurs every imperfection on your face, which is really nice, and I really love it. And I love how it's more lotion-y feeling, and I really like it. I have the green one too, and it's amazing. And the next thing is the bareminerals Blemish Ready Mattifying Prep Gel. This is great. It's not necessarily a primer, but it's like a repping gel and everything, and it's supposed to mattify your face, so I guess it is a primer, but it doesn't necessarily feel like one. And I love this primer. I love it for when I'm more oily. I want my makeup to stay on all day. I need it to stay on all day, and it just feels so nice on your skin. When you first use it, it might burn a little bit, but then your skin kind of gets used to it, and it's just an amazing primer. It works so well on your skin. It mattifies it, so if you have super oily skin, definitely recommend. Check it out, see if you like it. So my favorite foundation per se for this year is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. This is a color correcting full coverage cream. So this is a full coverage foundation, but it's a CC cream, and it applies so well. I use this honestly for 6 months. I love it. Like in the summer I did get oily with it, but it wasn't like terrible. Like I really liked it and everything, and it's amazing. I love it. It's very light, and I think this is just amazing. It does color correct pretty well. And I know Marissa Lace here on YouTube loves this because she was raving about it for years. I remember when I watched her beauty videos, she would always be raving about this, so I had to try it after hearing so many people rave about it, and I really like this. I know they have an illumination one, but I have more oilier skin. Like I'm more combination oily, so I like to stick with this one, and I really love it. I love like just everything about it. Okay, so now my favorite concealer is this. I also love the Born This Way concealer. It's an amazing concealer. It's super thick, but it also feels very nice to your eyelids because it has like coconut water or something in it, which I really love. I had to shout that one out because it was my favorite for a while. But I also like this one. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. I really like this. It is supposed to be for acne skin, and I really like the applicator on it. A lot of people say it reminds them of Naked Skin or Born This Way, which I kind of agree with. It kind of looks like Born This Way, but it's a little bit thinner, and I really like this because you can use it on blemishes. Like if I'm going to use it on blemishes, I usually put it on my hand and then dip my brush or my beauty blender and then put on blemishes. But I like this for under my eyes. It brightens up like I want it to, and I love the formula of it. It's just very like amazing, and I really like it. It's a great concealer. It's nice. It gets really into your inner corners, and I love it. Okay, so I already talked about eyeshadow, but I'll talk about my favorite primer. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and Enigma. I really like Enigma. I really love this primer. It comes in the new packaging, which is this, which I think is more sleek and like just pretty looking and stuff. So it has the wand and you just apply it on your eyelids. It's amazing. I really have been loving this. I like it a lot better than the original. Plus this one has a little bit of a concealer look without being concealer, and it just kind of covers veins or anything, and just gives you, or anything you have in your eyelids, and it kind of just gives you a nice base for everything, and it kind of just smooths over everything, which I love. It's amazing, and I love it. There's not really much to say. I just love it. Now I'm going to mention my favorite brow gel. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is in shade 5, and I love this for my eyebrows. The wand is very small, and I have a full size of it now, but I'm finishing this up for my Birchbox because I got it in June, I believe, and I really like it. It's amazing. I love how it can get really into your brows, and I like how it defines your brows without having to use pencils. My eyebrows are pretty like full as is. They just need shaping sometimes, and I like this because it just keeps my eyebrows in place, but also adds a little color to them to make them look even better, which I love, and just defines them, and it's amazing, and I just love it so much. Like, it's amazing. So next thing is a duo I like to use together sometimes. I didn't use them together today. This is the Benefit Tinted Lash Primer, which I really like, and it just primes your eyelashes. You can get really into your lashes, and it's brown, so it works really well with your lashes and everything. And you can use this alone if you want to, because it does add good volume and length, but you can use it with another mascara over it, which I love doing. So I love this mascara. I actually just repurchased it because I ran out, but this is the Roller Lash Mascara by Benefit. I really like it. It's amazing. I love it, and I love the wand because you can really get into your lash. It's a very thin brush, but it's also like a good shape, so you can get in like this way. You can just get in anywhere, and I really like this mascara. It is amazing, and I'm actually gonna haul it in a winter like beauty and probably clothing haul soon, but I really like this. It's an amazing mascara. It works so well, and it just lengthens your lashes and volumizes your lashes very well, which I really love, and it's screaming mascara. It's not really much to say. So lastly, for the beauty category, I have a couple different liquid lipsticks because homegirl can't pick one. Actually, one of them is actually a regular lipstick. So this is the CoverGirl Oh Sugar. So it's supposed to be a lip balm and a like lipstick, which is also like the sugar lip balms from Sephora, I believe they're called. And this one's in the shade Jelly, which is shade 9. It's just this darker purpley color, but it's also a neutral color since this is like a lipstick and a lip balm fused together, I guess you could say. And I really like this for days when I am doing a no makeup look. Just apply a little bit of this to your lips, blend it in, and it kind of just looks very natural. It's amazing and it's just great. It just gives your lips the best feeling like ever. Like, just love how moisturizing it is. And I like using just regular lipsticks every once in a while when I don't feel like using liquid lipsticks. And then I have a bunch of different liquid lipsticks from a couple of different brands. So the first two were made by Kathleen Lights. Let's just say I'm obsessed with Kathleen Lights. Everything she tells me to buy, I pretty much buy them. So these are two liquid lipsticks she created. They are the Ultra Satin Lips. This one's in Alyssa and this one's in November. I'm gonna swatch these together. So here is Alyssa, which, side note, is my best friend's name. And this one's November. And I love these so much. This is what the swatches look like. Here's Alyssa and here's November, and over there is the Oh Sugar lip balm. I don't know if I showed that to you in Jelly. And I really like these. I really like how they apply. They don't stay on all day, but they kind of stay on a little bit. They are more satin finish and they just apply very smoothly, and I really like them. They like don't last all day. You can eat with them, but they will come off eventually, and I really like them because they're not super matte, but they do stay on a good amount of time. But drinking with them, they kind of fade, but that's okay because I really like the formula. I think it's a great formula, and I like how it's not super matte because sometimes it can be dry on your lips, and I love wearing these both, and I wore these both the most. And then I also have one from Stila, and this is the Stila Stay liquid lipstick in patina, which I really like. I have a sample from it. I actually got it in my Birchbox haul, so if you want to watch it, go ahead. And it kind of looks similar to November, except for it's more purpley, and I really like it. It's a nice liquid lipstick. It does stay on pretty much all day, and it's very matte, and it's amazing. I do find it fades in the center when you eat, but it's not a big deal. You can just reapply in that area, and I just really like it. I really love the coloring of it. And then the last liquid lipstick I have is the bareminerals liquid lipstick in Slay, which is a very light nudie, almost like light mauve pink color, which kind of looks like a little toned down color of Alyssa. It's the one in the corner, and I really like it. I love this. This doesn't stay on all day, but it is very like good on your lips, and it kind of keeps them moisturized without being like super harsh, but it does dry down to a kind of matte, which I really like, and it's just amazing, and I love the feeling of it on my lips. It's amazing. So I almost forgot to mention this. Is the NYX Matte Finishing Spray. This is a long-lasting spray, and I really like this. It's honestly my favorite like makeup setting spray, and I believe this is only $5 at Target and Ulta and everything. So it's definitely amazing. It makes your skin matte when it sets it, and it just keeps everything on all day, which I really love. And it's just amazing, and it's just great, and I love it. So now I have a favorite perfume. Honestly, this year my favorite perfume has been the Viva La Juicy. This is my favorite as I drench myself in it. I love it. I love the smell of it. It just has that very like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's kind of fruity, kind of sweet. I don't know. It has like a fruity scent to it, but I really like it. I love this as a teenager. I am 21, by the way. But I loved this when I was 17. I still love it now. I got it last Christmas, and I really, really do love it. I love the bottle. I love the cuteness of it. And then for lotion, I have been really loving the Jingle All the Way holiday scent, but I really like the Bath & Body Works body creams in general. I have winter scents. I have like just summer scents. I have pretty much all scents for all times of the year, and I really like this one. It smells so good. I would honestly use this all year round because I love the body creams the best. It's great when you get out of the shower just to moisturize and really just make sure your skin's all moisturized, like make sure your feet are all moisturized, everything. I love putting on moisturizer on my feet. Putting socks on, it just feels so good. And then my favorite nail polish is from Sally Hansen. This is Sally Hansen. I believe this is their gel. Yes, their Miracle Gel. And this is in the color Hunger Flames, which reminds me of Hunger Games. So this is the nail polish I found that I wore the most. And I really do love it. I love just like the colors, and I love how it's like this bright pink color, but it looks so good on your nails. I'm gonna try to find a picture of me with this on my nails and insert it on the screen, but this is honestly my go-to nail polish for this year. It's amazing and I love it so much. Okay, and so my last like beauty favorite, I guess we could say, is a hair favorite, and this is the Emika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I tried this as a sample in Birchbox this year, and I really did love it. I really love the smell of this. It smells so good. It has sea buckhorn in it. It smells so good, and I really like this. It's really good, and it's like more of a powder, so you just rub it in and it just applies so well. It gives you a little bit of volume, which I love when dry shampoos give you that, and I really love this. I have the 5.3 ounce of this and I love it. So now we can get on to the random portion of the video. I'm going to share some random favorites. I don't have a ton, so we will be on our way after. So let's just start off with TV, because I am a TV junkie. Like, I am obsessed with TV. Like, TV is my thing. So my favorite TV shows this year: Chicago Fire killed it. You all know I mention it literally almost every month because I'm obsessed with it and I can't help myself but I mention it every month. But Dawsey just got married, which Dawsey is like OTP of OTP, and I have to mention that they got married because when they got married I literally cried. And I'm not that person that cries over a TV show. Like, I'm not that person, but like Dawsey in like 5 years of that show being on, that was well worth it, and just the way it happened. So if you haven't seen it, it's about firefighters, paramedics, their relationships in and outside the firehouse, their lives inside and outside the firehouse, and it connects with Chicago PD, then Chicago Med, and soon Chicago Justice, which are all my favorites. Chicago Med actually finished its first season. So its first season started in 2015 and it finished its first season in 2016, so I can definitely say that is my favorite too, just because I love how medical it is. It's way more medical than Grey's Anatomy, so it's way better. I love more medical-y like type shows. Like, it's not like cheesy. Like, they do have like outside relationships, like they do have romance in it, but it's not like it's what the whole show is about. It's not about like finding that guy. Like, it's amazing and I really like it. Nick Elfis is in it, Tori DeVito, Colin Donnell, Brian T. Like, everybody that's good is in it, and I just love everybody in it. And like, we all know on Chicago Fire, it's like Jesse Spencer and Monica Raymond are my favorite, especially Jesse. Like, I love Matt Casey, yes. And Chicago PD, you have to watch it if you haven't seen it. All these shows you have to watch it if you haven't seen it. It's gonna be so good, and it is so good, and I'm so excited for like the episodes this week. They're doing a Chicago Fire, Chicago PD crossover. It's gonna be so amazing, and they're also gonna have 2 episodes of Chicago PD this week because of the crossover, and I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be so good, and I just love it. Sophia Bush, Jesse Lee Soffer, Patty, Patrick John Fluger. Oh, just so many people. Like, Sophia and Jesse, I love them. I especially love Sophia. Everybody knows that I have a girl crush on Sophia, but like, who doesn't? Like, come on. And I like love Jesse. Oh, and all their Snapchats, yes. I just love the whole One Chicago family. I'm excited for Justice to start. That's starting in March. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like the Law and Order of Chicago, but there's gonna be investigators, not detectives, just saying. And I love it. I love One Chicago so much. And now let's talk about a show that actually premiered this year that I love. This is Us. Yes, This Is Us. I love that show so much. It's so good. It makes you want to cry, smile, laugh. It's like just one of those, it's like a family show and stuff, but it's also like, I don't know, it has like everything you love in a show. It kind of, I'm probably giving you a major spoiler right now, but it kind of follows these 3 kids as they grow up, but like they're grown. They're like, the first episode takes place on their 36th birthday, but it's also their father's 36th birthday when the show starts. But if you don't know, he's their father and that they're the future and he's the past when you're watching the first episode. And oh, it's just so good. You have to watch it. It'll make you cry, laugh, smile. It'll make you do everything and you'll love it. Just go watch it. It's amazing. Like, okay, and now the last category, which is music favorites. I've really been loving Kelsea Ballerini this year. Love all her musics. songs, Hey Boy, like literally everything. I'm gonna link all the music I'm listening to down below. I really love random music, so that's probably my favorite album. Very Underwood, I believe, had an album this year, but I really just love her music. And just, oh, there's so much music that I'm loving that this could be, honestly be a separate video, but honestly I love everything. I'm gonna link down below what I've been loving right now, and I could honestly talk about music for 20 years because there's so much I've been loving. And I'm gonna finish off a movie. Actually, I want to mention a movie that I loved. I'm not sure if this came out this year or last year. I think it might have came out at the end of last year, but I saw it this year, and that's the movie Room. I talked in one of my previous favorites videos, and I'll link that down below. But it's basically about this boy and the mom. And the mom was kidnapped, and she had a baby with this man who forced her, and he kind of kept her in this room. It's a book, and the movie is so amazing. I had the book, I need to read it and stuff, and it was just a really good movie. The little boy that played the little boy in the movie, he was so good. I believe his name is Jack, and the girl that played the mom was so amazing. Ew, so amazing. Oh, such a great movie. It'll make you cry for sure. I cried watching this. It was a really good movie, and you should definitely go watch it if you haven't already. It's really good. That was honestly a really good movie. I loved it, and I didn't watch too many movies this year, but that one definitely topped it for me. I hope you're having a great start to 2017. Happy 2017. It's gonna be 2017 when you see this video, which I'm very excited for. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you loved in 2016 down below. I'd really love to know, and it'd just be fun to find out. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I post a lot of beauty, a lot of fashion videos, a lot of lifestyle videos. So if you like those kind of videos, please subscribe if you haven't already. And please turn on that notification bell down below so you can be notified when I post a video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!